This presentation will cover 3 selected information systems at American Electric Power Company's Donald C. Cook Nuclear Power Plant. American Electric Power began in 1906 as the American Gas and Electric Company. Over the next several decades, the company acquired many different municipal utilities, and in 1958 the company name was changed to American Electric Power. AEP headquarters are located in Columbus, Ohio. During the 1960s, the climate for nuclear power was favorable in the United States, and in 1968 AEP announced plans to build the Cook Nuclear Plant in Michigan. Unit 1 became operational in 1975, and Unit 2 followed in 1978. The Cook Plant is owned by Indiana-Michigan Power, a subsidiary of American Electric Power. AEP provides electricity and transmission services to approximately 5.4 million customers in 11 states. The transmission system is the largest in the nation, and AEP owns approximately 26,000 megawatts of electricity generating capacity. The Cook Plant is considered a baseload plant, which means it operates continuously, supplying electricity to the power grid. AEP is involved in many local community outreach programs, and more detail on these initiatives can be found on the company's website, which is referenced at the end of this presentation. There are many different information systems used at the Cook Plant to administer various systems, including security, work management, radiation monitoring, equipment logging, etc. Many systems interface, and some only perform independent functions. The first is a work management system, Asset Suite EAM, which stands for Enterprise Asset Work Management System. This program produces the documents necessary to conduct ongoing activities at the site, such as corrective and preventive work, design changes, and routine tests and inspections. The system can be programmed so recurring activities are generated automatically at predetermined frequencies. The second is Asset Suite ESOMs, or Electronic Shift Operations Management Systems. In a nuclear facility, it is important that operators know plant operating equipment status at all times. ESOM Suite is the information system that supports this requirement. Every nuclear facility utilizes the Corrective Actions Program to formally document and administer actions taken on processes and programs that affect quality. The ActionWay software manages this function. Once an action is initiated, it is further processed into either a work document, which is passed to the Asset Suite program for processing, or to a corrective action product, which remains in and is processed by the ActionWay program. Asset Suite EAM's owner, ABB Limited, states that the system is specifically designed to address the unique challenges faced by power generation operations. The version used at the Cook Plant dates to 2011, which in technology terms is a legacy system. Similar versions of the systems are used at many generating facilities worldwide, and overall the program does a satisfactory job of managing the control work. For strengths, almost every group at the site uses Asset Suite, which has been in place as a work management platform since the mid-2000s. Because of its long tenure, most frequent users are familiar with the program. For weaknesses, some functions that users have become accustomed to with other programs, such as hyperlink availability and interface with other applications, are not available. For opportunities, a new IT system is being implemented to replace Asset Suite EAM, which according to the vendor IBM will improve workflow and communication across the AEP system at both the corporate and individual facility levels. For threats, limited support is available for the current version of Asset Suite. The Electronic Shift Operations Management System, or ESOMS, is designed as a tool to manage the configuration of plant systems. ABB Limited is also the owner of the ESOMS platform, and similar to Asset Suite, is in use at numerous sites around the world. ABB's website states the program is designed to provide a consistent, organized, and integrated approach to activities that affect equipment configuration and system status. ESOMS is used primarily by production groups at the site. It's user-friendly and it's an effective solution for managing equipment configuration, so the program meets the business requirements necessary to be considered a successful system. For strengths, ESOMS is a widely used program and it provides reliable information and is effective at performing its function. Weaknesses: because of its age, the system may not interface well with many of the more modern software platforms available today. Opportunities may exist to upgrade to newer configuration management technologies that are more user-friendly and are capable of communicating more effectively with other software platforms in use at the site. For threats, new software offerings by the same vendor could cause the program to become obsolete unless upgraded, or other products by competitors could highlight the program's shortcomings. Devonway, or the owner of ActionWay software, says that ActionWay provides comprehensive, corrective, preventive action request management and problem identification and resolution support for high reliability organizations such as nuclear generating stations. The U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission establishes measures for corrective action programs that all nuclear utilities must meet, and ActionWay administers this process at the Cook plant. ActionWay includes other modules such as an observation program, where field observations can be documented and trended, and a general tracking module used to manage non-corrective action type products, such as procedure revisions or department-specific initiatives. For strengths, ActionWay is a widely used program and is generally effective, and frequent users are familiar with the program. For weaknesses, ActionWay's reporting structure, in other words, the ability to search for and analyze information, is not user-friendly to the casual user. For opportunities, upgrades should be considered in order for the program to remain relevant. For threats, newer systems that include self-contained corrective action modules may replace ActionWay. The strongest attribute for the Asset Suite Work Management Program is that it's familiar to the user since the program has been in place for many years. Also, since similar software is being used at different sites around the country, many people who provide contracted services bring with them the knowledge gained at other locations. But support for Asset Suite is limited, and the program does not offer many features of newer programs. The recommendation is that the utility continue with its initiative to replace Asset Suite with a newer system. This change will ensure that the facility and the corporation remain viable and competitive for future generations. ESOMS is basically a reporting and tracking tool, but it does provide the critical function of helping manage equipment configuration and equipment status. The program lacks some of the more recent features of newer programs. Users are familiar with its capabilities, however, and it does an adequate job of performing its intended function, which is to administer equipment status and system information. Change for the sake of change does not make sense, and in the case of ESOMS, the program meets the need, so no change is recommended. ActionWay provides a basic platform that addresses the needs of most utilities. The software communicates with other site systems, but does not include built-in functions such as hyperlinks. ActionWay meets the needs for corrective action administration. It offers an observation module, a means for tracking non-corrective action type products, and it interfaces well with the work management system. However, the new system being implemented will eliminate ActionWay and will allow management of corrective actions within the same system as many other processes, so the recommendation is that the utility continue with this initiative. Asset Suite Work Management, ESOMS, and ActionWay are three widely used programs across the industry, and each one is capable of providing its intended function. Because support for Asset Suite is limited, it will soon be replaced by the new corporate-wide system, which will also eliminate ActionWay. ESOMS will remain in place because it is currently the most efficient process for its intended application. The best path forward is being taken for each of these three applications, and these actions will support the needs of the business for many years to come. John Dyer states in from the garden to the city that we have access to unprecedented levels of prosperity, and we live in a world where almost anything is available at the push of a button. Electric utilities are committed to providing a safe, reliable product to help ensure those needs remain met. In a regulated nuclear power facility, the objectives are safety, quality, and efficiency. When these objectives are met, the best value is delivered to the customer.